Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday, March 17th. We're going to be reviewing comic books that are coming out next Wednesday, March 24th. Before we jump into that, I'm using Midtown as the website to review that. Did get a shipment in today of my E. Gerber supplies. I for years now I've been buying them off of Amazon or eBay. And, let's say, for instance, 50 My Light 2s and 50 full backboards would be normally in the $34 to $36 range. Lately, I've noticed it's been in the $40 range, which is a lot more than normal. So instead, I kind of inquired about buying directly from E. Gerber, the company, and I needed some extra stuff. Like I needed magazine bags and boards. I've got a lot of magazine sized books that could use a nice new MyLite. So buying in bulk definitely helps quite a bit. My average cost normally on a MyLite 2 with bag and board on standard comic size in the past has been around 75, 80 cents. With DCBS service, you can get their standard MyLights in full backboards for about 50 cents each. I got these for about 35 cents. So it's a big savings, more than half of what I've normally been paying. So you just have to order in bulk. They have a minimum order of $100. So, you probably, I just every 6 months, I'll just have to order a large supply. But it saves you so much money. It's literally about half of what I normally had been paying. So just thought I'd throw that out there. Any of you that use MyLights, if you like to use them, I would contact the company directly and order directly from E. Gerber right through their website. I also spoke to a representative, and they were real helpful, and it was a great experience. And I got the books, it took them about 2 weeks to get this out. So I didn't get it right away, but it was worth the wait. And shipping costs weren't too bad. So even in factoring in shipping, it's maybe 40 cents per MyLite bag and board. So pretty darn good. So I thought I'd mention that real quick. Let's jump into new comic books that are coming out next Wednesday, the 24th. We're going to use Midtown as usual for this. Let me kind of blow my screen up a little bit here. All right, starting off with Dark Horse. Barbara Alien, Red Planet #5. I've not been really collecting this. I do like the Black Hammer series. I collected the original issues. Some of the second series, not all of it. Jeff Lemire writing. That might be worth picking up. I don't know. I may go back and read that in trade and see if that's any good. But normally I like Jeff Lemire's Black Hammer series. All right, let's move down the list here. I don't think there was too much from Dark Horse. DC, Batman Black and White #4. I believe I pre-ordered the Delato cover, which of course Delato does solid work. No surprise there. And then I also pre-ordered the Simon Bianchi Two-Face cover. I love that one. So those are the two. I didn't order the A cover, just the B and C cover on that one. Let's see, Harley White Knight Presents. I think this is nearing the end. I can't remember if this is a 8 or 12 issue miniseries. I think it's 8. I'm not too sure, but it's getting near the end. I've been collecting just the A covers by Murphy. I know there's the Scalera cover for the B cover as well. Detective Comics 1034. I definitely pick up the Bermejo cover. Love his artwork. I've been consistently buying those B covers. Future State Teen Titans Ruins one shot. Got Red X on the cover. I could see this doing well. There's been a pretty good buzz around the Red X character. You've got a reboot, Volume 4 of Harley Quinn. I'm not into Riley Rossimo's artwork too much. It's a little too abstract for me, but again, another reboot. A lot of different covers to pick from. Teen Titans Academy #1. I think that was one that I pre-ordered. A and B cover. The B cover by Campbell is out there. I don't know why Midtown's not showing it. It's a really cool cover as well. But again, it's kind of like the other Marvel Academy. What's that? Strange Academy. It's kind of following that theme. DC and Marvel do kind of follow each other quite a bit. All right, moving on to Dynamite Entertainment. Again, some cool covers. I don't know that anybody buys these comic books to read them. I mean, I've bought them in the past. I don't think the stories have been all that compelling, but man, there's tons of covers. I mean, there's a big fan base for Red Sonja and Vampirella, no doubt about it. And once in a while you get a really cool cover like this one by Marco Mastrazzo. I love that cover. I think he's kind of I don't know, he's like the artist lately that reminds me so much of Frazetta, the way he draws. This is one that I'm going to grab, especially because the price is pretty cheap. There's no incentive price on it. It's a black and white Virgin premium cover for $3.60. I mean, it's worth it just for the cover. I probably won't read it. I don't know. I may try giving it a read, but that cover is worth. I mean, come on, that's worth $3.59. I think you're crazy not to buy that. There is also a color virgin version for $16.20. I like the black and white a little bit better, and I definitely like the price of the black and white a lot better. So I'm just gonna go with the black and white on that one. But that one's pretty cool too. There's a nice Derek Chew cover. Yeah, a couple really nice covers. I like the Mastrazzo the best. Let's see, IDW Publishing. Can't say that there was anything. I'm not into Dungeons and Dragons, but that's kind of a cool cover right there. That would be the cover I would go for if I was collecting that series. I don't think there was much. Usagi Yojimbo. I've been buying the incentive covers here and there. I don't really like this one. It's more of a cartoonish Looney Tunes type cover. It's just not my style, so I decided not to pre-order that one. But the next one, number 18, is definitely one that I pre-ordered, so that's coming out in a few weeks. I'll be mentioning that. Department of Truth, #1, 4th printing. I would imagine, the cat's out of the bag on this one. A lot of people know this is a hot series. It's definitely going to get optioned and produced. I could see a HBO or Netflix show for sure. In fact, I've stated many times that I think this is the property that has a lot more longevity versus Something is Killing the Children. This has all the makings of a TV show, kind of like an X-Files, conspiracy theory type stuff. So 4th printing, I don't know if the print run's low on this. Probably isn't. I think the orders by retailers have been really hot on this book, so I don't expect this book to sell out. The fact that it hasn't sold out already at Midtown tells me that it's probably got a pretty high print run. So don't go crazy buying a bunch of copies thinking you're going to make some money on that. I don't think you will. You've got #4 second printing, #5 second printing. Again, I don't know. The print runs are probably going to be pretty high on that. People know it's a hot series now, and I think so does the publisher. So Haha #2 second printing. It's kind of a good matchup with the first printing, or the second printing of #1, so you can kind of make sets out of this. I'm sure they could be doing this with each issue, having this style for the second printing. That'd be kind of a cool set to collect, and maybe sell down the road if that ever gets really, really hot. So I would pick up that second printing. Haha #3. Both covers, I like them both. I think the B cover has a little bit more artistry to it, but I believe I pre-ordered both copies. Let's see what else from Image. Scumbag number 6. I kind of dig this B cover. It's pretty crazy. It definitely has that Norman Rockwell Saturday Evening Post type look to it, right? That's kind of the homage to that. So that one might be interesting to look at. That's it for Image. Marvel, of course, the big one next week is Alien #1. Hopefully this series is really cool. You've got some good covers. In-Hook Lee A cover's nice. Ron Lim cover isn't too bad. The Gleason cover is pretty nice. I don't care for I didn't really like the Momoko. I didn't like that one at all. The Scotty Young cover is pretty funny. I like that one. Definitely grabbed this one. This was not one you could pre-order. The launch cover by Finch. Man, he did a good job on that one. I love that cover. So that's one. I'm grabbing that today. And notice, no discount from Midtown. They definitely expect to sell well, and they're limiting you to 1 per customer. So that's probably going to sell out today. I also have a feeling the black blank cover will sell out. I think you're going to see people buy that and use that for conventions eventually. If we ever get back to conventions, that would be a good cover, to get some artwork done on it, using like a white pen or something like that. So I could see that selling out. The incentive cover, this is the 1 in 25. Notice the big discount. The print run on this is huge. That's why this thing is so cheap. This would normally be $25 for the 1 in 25, but the print run is huge on this issue. A lot of people love the Alien series, so the price has been discounted quite a bit. Unfortunately for people like me who pre-order things way in advance, that's not good. I think I probably paid $18 to $20 for this, and it's selling at Midtown for $13.50, so that's not a good sign. Alien #1, big McNiven cover. This is a 1 in 50. Notice the price is $27, almost half of ratio. So again, that alludes to a very, very big print run. So just be aware of that. And then you've got these Virgin covers, which are probably 1 in 300, 1 in 500, that kind of stuff. Yeah, they're all nice. Moving on, let's move on from that. Amazing Spider-Man 62. Again, Spider-Man's got a new cover. I think his first appearance of his new costume was 61, if I'm not mistaken. You've got this incentive design variant by Dustin Weaver. I don't know. To me, that's a very hot item that will be not hot in a couple months. It already seems like it's already not hot, so I'm glad I didn't go crazy trying to buy a bunch of those. Carnage, Black, White, and Blood #1. I pre-ordered the In-Hook Lee cover. I think I also pre-ordered the Virgin version of that, if I'm not mistaken. I also like the Gleason Webhead cover. I pre-ordered that in advance. A lot of different covers there to look from. The Chichetto cover is pretty cool. Yeah, pick the one that you like. Guardians of the Galaxy #12. Number 13 is going to be an important issue. There will be a new team starting in issue 13. There is a Momoko variant that's pretty cool, so that will be coming out in several weeks, and I think that issue could be hot. Maybe issue 12 will be something just because it's the end of that old team, maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. Let's see what else. I'm skipping over some things here. Miles Morales, that's still a hot property for the most part. Star Wars Dr. Alfred. Notice the B cover is not exactly a great cover, hence it's not selling out. If this was a Frizzen cover, of course, it would have already be gone. Taskmaster #3, second printing. That's been a hot book, especially the incentive cover, the 1 in 25 cover. That's consistently been a $250 or more book. And looks like, Marvel loves to do this. Let's do a second printing 1 in 25 sketch cover. I mean, it's a nice cover. Basically a reprint of the original cover, but in black and white. But $40 for a 1 in 25, yeah. I bet if you wait 3 or 4 months, you're going to find it around 20, 25 bucks again. So I would wait on that. Taskmaster number 5, the B cover is sold out. I had a feeling that would sell out only because it's kind of weird. He's upside down in a smashed car. I don't know. It's kind of an interesting cover. I don't think it's all that great, but and sometimes the B covers get sold out just because they know people are going to order the A cover, and maybe not enough people order the B. That does it for Marvel. Moving on to Independence. 2000 AD 2210. I have no idea. That's a cool cover, but that's sold out on Midtown. Looks like there's a B cover as well that's sold out, or 2011 rather, 2211 that's sold out. Let's see, there was a couple of independents that I thought looked interesting this week, or next week. There's a special Berserker red smoke foil cover available. There's a Mark Brooks foil cover. Remember, the print run on Berserker is super, super high. I think it's like 600,000 copies. So don't get too excited about that book. It's going to be a long time before that thing is worth money. It's just they printed way too many. Let's see here. Dune House Atreides number 5 incentive cover. That's an interesting cover. Even Kegel, I'm not familiar with him. It's pretty neat, interesting though. Looks like you've got Edge Second Sight number 1 sold out. I don't know much about this, but probably low print run if I had to guess. All right, moving down the list. You've got a Frizzen Virgin cover sold out for $90. Wow, it's a lot of money. Too Rich for My Blood. I don't know what the ratio on that book is, but probably pretty limited. Let's see, Gung Ho, Hollow Heart, second printing. Haven't read that yet. I do have the first print A cover in my possession, but I haven't had time to read it yet. Let's see. North Star One Shot is sold out. I don't know anything about that. Probably a super low print run. Ad House Books, never heard of them. Once in Future number 17. It's been a good series from Boom Studios. I've been enjoying the read. I think I'm on issue 12 or 13 right now, so I'm a little bit behind on it, but I've been enjoying it. I did pre-order this Christian Ward cover. I love that cover. I can't remember what I paid. I'm thinking I paid around $30 for it. It's about what it is at Midtown. So yeah, I think I paid around $25, $30, something like that. I believe that's like a 1 in 25 cover. Another book that seems to be sold out consistently, second issue, Paranormal Hitman number 2. Probably very low print run, BMF Entertainment. Probably no more than 2,000 or 3,000 print run on this, and it did sell out at Midtown already. And the first issue also sold out pretty quickly, so that may be one to take note of. Let's see what else. I think we're getting near the end. Year Zero, number 5. I've been collecting this series since the beginning. It's been pretty good. There's the Carrie Andrews cover. That's pretty crazy. I like that cover. The one that sold out, though, is the B cover, just probably because not as many people ordered it. So that one could be a little bit more scarce. But it's been a good series. I like it. So that's it, guys. That is your books coming out next Wednesday, the 24th of March. That's all I had for you. Just a quick video real quick. I will have a live stream tomorrow, Whiskey, Cigar, and Comics. I'm thinking about what we're going to talk about. I've got some ideas, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be in the late afternoon, early evening. Then, of course, Friday, I'll have another video highlighting the Hot 10 list for this week, and we'll go over that on Friday. I'll post a video on that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if you have anything to say about these books. Maybe leave a comment. I would like to read those. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you soon.